queue's finally up. Henry, come and join us. Henry, stop fooling around and sit down. Good morning, Henry.
Ah, Henry.
No idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojana told me what happened here yesterday.
Oh,
That's the
Rayhan, does
third
it sound
time
alright, the audio? Was
saved
it a
my
bit
life.
loud or anything?
I suppose I'll have
The
to
game
do some
audio and my voice as well.
estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's
going
all
on?
we need. I hope they don't turn up here.
Thanks for
What
joining.
could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well,
Chicken
now,
he
you
does.
two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail, whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time. Ski as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Gelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Bojana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger
Weak
or
save
don't know which
schnapps.
way to turn.
Okay.
Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Havlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to...
No, what's the plan?
I'm against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
And what about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword.
Something.
But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Bohemia, whatever her name is, Bohemia. Nice lady, she helped us out. Oh, well, that was like some prologue. Sam. Salo Sam. Ah, por favor.
Position at this castle, or at least a barber.
Yeah, it might have just been the music it was loud for me as well in my headphones.
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man at medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're gonna need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made up Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Mohammed.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Hello, Mohammed.
I'd bear that witch. Wench.
Oh, I tell you. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine,
Oh,
please.
thanks for liking my video.
That's a picture of
The stream.
I ain't seen you here before.
Donation
Who
needed.
sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled.
Oh.
Cold. Straight from the
Well,
cellar.
what was that?
Daddy's wounded.
What did I do to you?
First I have to settle our debt.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ. Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then.
The stuff's undrinkable.
I'll be right back.
Leave it out. Once you've got through the first one, you knock it. Like nectar.
Also a good idea.
That's the most important.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
It's still loud.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. Look at the castle and I...
1 second, let me check this.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes.
Oh, that's
You
weird.
were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine.
Is it still louder?
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Thank you. Ah, good rule. Give me some lights.
Into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place will be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad
East
you
is
hear it.
east.
I can see you ain't stuck up like your maid. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scullies.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Tuskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semi?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. and his son's called Older. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Willy Wonka. Right.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Haha, ripping the sack. Right.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. Don't forget a figure like hers.
I have a feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Oh, like my video while you're doing then.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semi, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt.
No, you jumping on or not?
What we'll do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't.
No, I'm just asking if you were going to or not. No. Up to you, innit?
Alright, I understand. Carry on by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks.
Yeah, on what? Your flipping Nintendo 64.
Haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Gandai.
I understand. I'm in your service. So I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend. I'll repay the favor.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a truss. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
few sacks.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. No.
No, give me donate £1,000 and then I'll do it.
Look out!
How am I supposed to leave this? In the tavern pantry, so I'm guessing this is the pantry. So we put the sack here somewhere. In here maybe? Lele sack. Oh wait, is it in here actually? Yes, it's in here. He does indeed need the sack. No, he has that. He hasn't got the contents. That's the problem. Oh. Honestly, you're gonna get me banned. Nimale.
What did I do to you?
360. Oi.
In all my years. How dare you? I'm the son of the bailiff.
Wait, 360.
You know what? I've had enough of this fellas.
Whoa, thanks for the likes.
What did I do to you?
There's nothing to twist, that's the problem. It's just pinching.
Did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault. What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Thruski. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide. Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass? Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll
Chicken
give you a
and
piece of
rice.
advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
Fish and rice cake.
Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
No. You solo it?
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you.
Yeah, there'll be
Get lost.
poo on the
before
screen.
something
On my
happens.
camera.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, well this.
I'll show you!
Eating him.
out, he's trying some tricks!
No match for us, fucker! Nice try!
Fucking sorry.
Fucking hell!
God wills it!
Hey! Now you fucked up! I'll beat you to a blood
Right on the money! Fucking...
For Christ's sake! You let me on nicely!
Oh, right. Oi. Me the test.
Yeah! Don't spare him! Hey! Get him! Let him have
Well,
it!
now the beast.
I'm all yours! What are those fancy moves, for fuck's sake?
You want to try me?
I need stamina.
Yeah! Don't spare him! What's it to be, you wretch?
Oi, bro, why you multi? Oh, mind your own business, innit?
You're no match for me!
It's 3-man deep here.
You haven't a chance! You'll never beat me, you swine! What do you want? You'll kick the bucket, you shit!
Oh my god, bro. Targeting is mad.
Nearly got me!
I don't have a knife on me, I don't think I do. Okay, well, I was all kicked in the balls.
What the hell is going on
There you go,
here?
Poopy Moss has arrived.
Grab them vagabonds!
Okay.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak? You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no.
Yeah, well, all 2 of my viewers. Donate me £1,000 and then I'll
We'd
do
have been
it.
there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
What's a Mendy?
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child! You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
Yeah, how much is that
I was
game?
trying to
Is
do?
it F2?
We
is
should
it
have made ourselves
F2P?
scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been
Well,
in that
no,
town.
that's too
We've been in the shit
expensive.
right
I
from
can't
the start
afford
because
it.
You had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
No, thank you. I'll just buy it myself, man. I don't need you to buy it for me.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear
But I'll
it.
do it after I finish playing this game. Because this game is
Had it up to here with you.
I'm
You and
invested
your
at the moment.
pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it.
He's got mad modifications on that, man. What do you
We
mean?
have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just
And even
realised
moderators to
you're like a
ban
ball
him.
and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well,
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. Well, I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Go, 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 go!
It's just shoddy internet connection.
Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks, or dig latrines.
Yeah, that's gonna happen though, because my chair's black, and then my mic
I'll look
is
after
black, so it
myself.
keeps
I'll go and see Lord von Bergholm at the wedding. I bid you
confusing the AI.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
You can make it worse by committing crime than acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help hurt one person, so near about it, improving your reputation. A bad reputation can always be remedied by paying or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. If there's a lot of crimes going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Then it will turn to normal. Okay.
Suppose I really do need to find some job.
Reputation. I see.
I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstone.
Well, come on.
Travel to already
I
discovered
don't
places
bite.
using the map. POI Tipster. Quest Tipster Tavern. Okay. Fair enough.
It's about time.
Whoa.
Come here. Do you have
Ah, Bara! What do Bara want?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
Creepy, that's getting to have a
Begging
bath.
for alms over days
please. But I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Barely. Look at me. They just let me out of the pillory. Nobody wants anything to do with me. And I don't even know what hill that is over there.
Well, that there hill is Slatego.
Woo, thanks for the lights.
Pull yourself together. Like Tomcat says, nothing's impossible. And bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating
Donation
stale
dated.
bread, cold porridge, and a nary groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have
Kuttenberg.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from
Whoa,
place
it's
to place
scary.
and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern.
Yeah, at the moment it is,
but
man.
I
There's
have
so
to
many
get to the
damn
city
cutscenes.
first.
It's ridiculous.
That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
No, when you play it first, then I'll play. Yeah, no cutscenes, yeah. There'll be dirt scenes coming out my pants.
Tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
I'm back. I'm back.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
You didn't listen to me. You can take him on, but I think you'll get trounced.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows some trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the
Man,
tower.
you should get a
rock tower pond.
oxygen machine.
Which is the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job. So on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Bye bye, Bara. Good day. Right. I feel like. Wait. See that? Fucked him up. Right. Davido ile. Right, what's the objective here? Combat training, go see Tomcat. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of Milacrails. Yeah, dude, I got scared. I had to run quickly. Radovan the Tachov blacksmith could help. Where the hell is this blacksmith? Quest tipster. Scribe. I'm guessing that's me. Right, let's try with this way then. Wait, what's going on here? There's gonna be more cutscenes.
Did you drink away?
What the hell are you eating, man?
No, I just... Sorry.
Hey, look. Look, it's chicken and rice. This is
Doesn't it bother you?
Oh,
Walking
shut
around
up.
here like some kind of animal?
Okay, so the main quest is that way, but trader quest tipster. How did I miss? The hell was that? Oh. Why did you check this door near me? Oh wait, maybe I need to go inside.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Don't steal.
What do you want, you yokel? But make it quick.
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachon. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
Another tale. Do you know of some armor or not?
I do.
not certain whether it truly exists. It's all pretty complicated, you know. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right, no need to lose your temper, I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Look, enough talking. Do you know where I can find Brunswick's armor or not?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor...
Bro, I don't know, man. This guy's cutscene simulator chatting about armor. I don't know what's going on.
You want to hear it?
I think it's gonna be some... Oh, tell me the riddle.
And how did that riddle go?
How was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold, your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone. Behind doom, yearn for treasure lays.
Oh, this is gonna be like some puzzle thing, I think.
A mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still. A place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now, go.
Are you coming again?
What did I do to you?
Pillock. Right. What's this? Tavern. I don't know what this quest tipster is. Right, I didn't want to do that. Go away. Find out what happened to Mutt. Go and see Tom Cat. So what, do I have to flipping walk there or something? Yeah, literally.
Can't say I blame him. After all, he is marrying off his only daughter.
I get that, but I just can't listen to it anymore.
Right away.
Well, it's better than listening to news about bandits running rampant around here. I'm happy to think about something normal for a change.
True. So what did Thrush tell you about it?
It's going to be a dice tournament.
Oh shit.
Well, from what I hear, Lord Sennion's pretty much dead.
Yeah, okay. Carpenters and joiners, okay.
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
Wait, I need to chat to this. Brother, I need to chat to you. Not you.
I was just changing clothes. Right away.
I need to chat to you. No. Fix me. Choco, I'm guessing that's that carpentry thing we just saw. Oh no, this is the area. Okay. Alright, what's in here?
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
What?
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Spread. Everything in order. Carry on.
Solo helicopter. Well, I guess we're just flipping sending it on foot then. Which one shall I go to? I'm guessing we're going up there. Okay, yeah, let's go to B. Confuse myself. No idea, probably another hour. Yeah, okay. Let's play horror games for 1 week. Okay, we've made progress. Yeah, I'm gonna play it after I've finished this game. Then I'll play that. What was that game called? You said? I forgot the name of it already. Yeah, well then you have to wait, innit? Life. No, I'm alright. Hello, Nobed.
Is it a sin to walk around naked like that, friend?
That's fine. Bye.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah.
What? I've only retained viewers that donate.
My father was a
And
swordsmith.
you've given me
Not just any.
naffle.
He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine
Is that a Menti game on Steam or what?
Take me on.
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron
What's it
and
about,
get
that
started.
Menti game?
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Various on fine materials of forging.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
So I need some materials.
It's been going on too long.
What the hell?
You gonna get started? Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit, try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works the bellows. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Right
See
one,
the
yeah.
sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. it's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Fucking hell, how long you gotta do this for, bro?
Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. Sparks are flying nice. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Barbecue. Okay.
Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up. And by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere. If your forging's going to be even, the main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. There's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody will steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't gonna help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
God, where are your clothes? Did you drink away your hose? My God, where are your clothes?
That should do it.
It's still mad early, man. I think so far it's just been cutscene crap, innit? That's the only thing. But it feels like now you're just slowly starting to like do stuff that's just not
Doesn't it bother you?
chatting shit.
Around here like some animal.
Some persons probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10 so far. But I feel like it's gonna get better. Right, so what's my actual objective now? I've still got to find a way to get into the venue with the help of the blacksmith. So the blacksmith is here, but so
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
I need to craft some more stuff. This process is long as hell, man.
of it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you drink away your hose?
That's it.
You thinking about getting it or not? I was saying, you thinking about getting it or not?
Did you drink away your hose?
Fair enough.
How can I help you today, friend? It's about those two idiot hands of mine.
Yeah, I think if it was co-op, it'd
They
be quite
drove off
sick.
with a cart full of goods towards Semin.
The thing is, I don't know, this game's getting a lot of hype, so I feel like it's gonna get better. I think right now it just feels a bit shit.
Just so.
Just because there's so many cutscenes that you're learning systems and stuff, so that's probably why it feels slow. But
Go to Semin and find out what the
this
bloody
game's
hell
been getting like 9 and 10s out of 10s in most places, so I feel like that's what I mean. Yeah.
Any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Truskovitz, and then to the south.
Yeah,
I've got a bad feeling.
but I think there's like there's loads of like recaps and stuff from like the first game, so you don't have to have played it. So, like when I first started this game, there was like a cutscene which sort of spoke about the last game. I think.
They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Alright, I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Right, head to Sinin. Wasn't that where he was? No, that's over there. Okay, find out what happened to Mutt. Okay, so I guess we might as well go there. Because it's on the way. I'm guessing it's just walking simulator. Also, where's my... I thought my character was not hungry in that. Oh wait, I have got some clothes. What am I doing? I don't wear this stuff. Okay, that's fine. I don't need the hood. I do have weapons. Cool. Mikhail. Thanks for the likes. It's a game called Kingdom Come Deliverance II. I don't know if it's on console actually. Might be a PC only game, not sure. Like a first person medieval kind of story game. So there's no like multiplayer, I think it's just single player.
Give me your money! This is a robbery!
Please, I have nothing to give.
Dog! Fuck! I'll kill you!
Please!
Wait, why? I haven't done anything.
You can't get away from me!
Oh shit. He's trying to consume. Okay, you're not. Oh shit, in trouble.
You're dead.
Too bad I never learned to fish.
Oh, where's me invite?
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Pray for a quick death, you bastard.
Hey, bro, what do you mean?
Ah. Wanker! You want to try me?
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard!
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. A nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herbalman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him. seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Sucker. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's
Who,
food.
me or Mo?
There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
No, it's just
I
a
don't
background.
know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a
Yeah.
whole pack of wolves near
The
St.
neon
these
pinky
days.
blue wasn't
Maybe your dog's gone feral
sitting right.
and
I
is
think it's a
running
bit
around
better.
with them.
Thanks.
You might have invited him round. What do you mean?
Has something happened?
My daughter Pavlena, remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets.
Smarticle.
But she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see
fair
nothing
point.
much.
Yeah, see, this is
Pavlena
why you
has
went
to
to
take
uni.
care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
That's gonna be another day job, man.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Download it.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her.
Okay.
And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find
4
some
viewers
clues there.
have said it. That's it. It's not good enough. I need a donation. I think that's me done for today, to be honest. You gotta pay to have more